wo hye no na wo so ye den wo mo bie ni aye den ada ho no enti mesre se wo beye saa aye den e de aman na enum nyam hye akenyame na emom na nedwumadie a eso yasne eye Israel Secret Oils senia last week ye kan no Israel Secret Oils say hey obi besi o tata hye won't go through any spiritual problem. Bibi chese wa wunim se we de anya physical. We de anya hunamani so na mom no sadie we de otimu se eye sunsum bia na se hunhum bi na ne wodi den edi esie. Mesre se obekọ website na www.israelsecretoils.com. And also obe visit omo website omo obe email omo wo israelsecretoils@gmail.com. Na megidi say ukọ ho no ania wunye biara wonsa ebeden ebeka na mo mesre u follow direction won say ewiase ania obra ye bohwe it's all about what about direction menim say obi wo ho no wote wo so on the onje direction in the onje onu eti o bible kra say nyame obo ni wiase na obo garden of Eden odi nipa tumu no oso ma nipa direction obi bisa say direction nan say o say we menye we ye we ya say we ye we ya eye den eye direction wo sorry na say bia wo sorry wo kata sumpo na wo bompa ye ana say wo kọ baby na wo tu akwan ehye nyame nsa obeti say ni bi kretimi ka say ene be bia de bia ofa na nye den emfa ho he nyame nkronkro ye den o ma wa kwankyere enti ewiase baby ye ko nyina no ye de akwankyere na ye den enam enti nya wo fem honhum afa he just visit the website na me ka kiro me say ye den ya so ahwe na ye den ye di ho adanse o wo so be di adanse ahye nyame den ni monyam onyame nsha so why ne sa e wo yesu din mo yo ahwefo ene see two parties and a what and a girl and abaye bi no de na sama baba den aba betwa na che se eye bibia den e hye ne so odwen ho a onye den ontia se che se o se age ne nsam obi be so we di age won nsam esu edi enti na age won nsam ono a na age ne nsam wo se tomre bi ewiase ubo game bia na edu bia no timu se age nsam uyo honhwe enye ye we di otimu se we di age nsam obi be se complete what they say age nsam abaya na some of the bio say bibiesi na sisi a watoba ohwe benkuma ohun ni okọ ohwe nifa ohun ni okọ nanim na chi ase kwan nyina ye den esi na bisa say na die na eden ekoso a chese timi ma akwan eden esisi se oso ono kro dream kwan ye fa so asasem weto na obi be say it doesn't make sense. Now I'm saying anyway, the earlier you spill, the better. Now something nan so say ekrom ha say na one abrante bi be hia na owo uni ewo ekrom ha na uni na okọ na one abrante bi ye den hia no ye accountancy na abrante no eye chemical engineering but you say chemical engineer what I say but you share video no me hu say amanfo bi start ye den fi so share video no. Chemical engineering is to do with now or say guy ni specialize in oil exploration yeah they say maybe by ultimately say omo yes chemical engineering omo ye adwuma in the oil field and pan some omo yes adwuma no ultimately say hey sika wom girl no so ye accountant into us yo oni boy ni share omo tu anamo wa be mfie mienu mfie miensa na so omo wie uni no boy no nyame adom onye adwuma e wo krom ha sei eye UK ha krobi e friend no Aberdeen onya edwuma ye den e wo hodom enti ono girl ne hwa na si o ekroma de wa be school we chese wa graduate ono so so e betimi a friend ne say or the saying wa ko uni ni bi enya good qualification in accountancy but on hu ne ho so obeden obetina ekrom ha sei o say binom yete o me de me ti o me mpa wo misra wo nti obehede biara me long sleeve me mpo ha yes hu yare na de wape anu edro na onam me mpo ha bia eda na obi bisa me osare de bia she long sleeve na say ene me ma awo awo no nti me ntam pe isa de bia na me long sleeve misra wo me de no no and you also catch a branch and say uncle Vimpa Choti also catch a branch and say I want so movie school mo twempna be mfie miensa oh sisi ane de wo wenye adwuma wo kroma ba me de me awo na wo kroma ne ade ne mentimi and na me feel say me go back me kofie na say me koye adwuma eno mo be benefit me more sa na oba ne kan yo nti abrante ne so adwuma o yo so sa what can say my dem ateba efe na menye adwuma no me so me pese who say ade ba ko e wo ye won say okọ Ghana na wo adwuma especially wo ye or the saying specialized as a qualified na wo experience kakra wa brochi a wo di kofie ya na eden edi mu pa eboa enti ne koba ne say abayo no kofi or yes so be kofi or kind na branch ni so on the person nya experience kakra ayeden e wa ha say na che say later kro Ghana na say edwuma no onim so nya edwuma UK experience stage there e easy so be nya edwuma nti that was the agreement they came to na che say oba na ye den e kofie nti oba no kofie nso ampa ono so akwa de onya a group of companies bi a che say no ono omo ye den ye edwuma ono so very good job. Who say, oh, who say UK now qualifications and I say, very, very good job. And I just Obano so yeah, then enyaye. Enti Obano kofi just say within a year. Say by that time, now say I say 3 years and 3 months. Be I just say almost started so mutu and a mom. Enti boy no, or say oh I within a year no not guy in a year then a baby. Nti oba efie no si o sesisi ano uja me hwaja oba na me kwantwe bi aja me no oye yin kakanka ba matena se hu se enye so oba akofo ebe de betena enti no why na dwen se o se we betena ha de emmo omo nti se sa de opese okokọ de okokọ ware no na che se officially no oye ne de be ne yire na se omo ai de omo atena abobra oba ne se be ma ne kan ne ni giye because so obi ohona ebi aweja no ho afi anase bibisa no no akwakonya ni pafoforo ni refi bra mo bra emu school ne keka ba boy no amfa no che se na sema na se bosho share no boy ni di so ka se oba che se obe make sure some better settle na se ne wo se wo bia ampa nso okokọ ne ho ade na ne okokọ ni se o se boy no ohia no boy ne ma ne te ne ho ase se ono boy no onim ne maame ne maame wo ne kitikiti ena ne maame ye den efiri mu enti ne papa ena ye den ehwe no o se ne papa tete ne more mu ena o de ye den e de hwe no mani ko school enti ansa na obeba asa obeba broche school no na efia ne papa wo no papa ne ye na adwen se ne yire wu na ne baba akọ obeton efie no kra na o de ahwe ne ba ne school enti akwa ne se ne papa ton efie no ena okokọ han baby. So at that time, no chale neba no wa quintu. Inti no, it wasn't a problem. And no, then sikane share neba no wa quintu. Also, every good parent, you know, yes, oh, a queen be aso no, you want the best for your children. Wouldn't be correct? A crowd ubeti me no. Utimi ya the obey ya manai. Then say, oba no obeton because who say ye before it was something. I said, me share me bunny ya that be on us rabbit about me. And papa no ain't seen the papa form. Oko Ghana ni adi okokonye edwuma no na che say okokonye edwuma big company, one of the big oil companies for Ghana, and I che say boy no so kokonye edwuma no nye edwuma no ni first thing no ye ni say we sika no di fi ase e de ko Ghana ni adi o see boy no beautiful house within 3.5 months no na fi boy ne kukresi wo na nye eyiketwa but no obi enim say akwa we abroche no fi ye den eba nti na nya de a anyone no wutumu say ne hard work and na boy no say because ne papa dia se ni timu say hey wunni obi a and na wo say obi a waton ne japade e de ahwe o se hwe ye ma wani nda fom ne hwia de o ne yese because he ma pra me hu nyina na me de ide me de ahwe ampa so boy na anya de wengu ne papa ni mu ase enti na say e kan na papa ne boy no the fact say boy ne ba e ba be see dan no was ni papa ne nimonyam ni papa ne namfofo nyina because emra papa ne ton dan amanfo ka kire say ene kan kopa busia bi ni ade na mfa anya den onfa hwe boy no si na busia no sisi a mesu mi nyini na busia no enkosia hi menyi sika wa hi na me de atua but at least dan po de se miame de na me tompo na me de hwe me bana anya ye kura metimi ahan ba bi na medwuma nkanka metimi de aiden e de tuatua dan ka wanye na adwen po se o de say ne ba ne besi dan na se bibi o da bi na adwen ne se ono ton dan na ma ne ba na ko school na emom no ono na adwuma nkaka aka na oye no be han dan na se ono aide etua nti boy ne ba yo besi dan sa na se ne papa ne nani aiden agye na boy na de oye ma ne ye fe ne se edan no see ye no omani papa fi sa rented property no mu and oba betena because o see it say a separate quarter big compound but ne papa so te separate quarter den e wo fie ho no by which time no na che say papa ne be fie oni ade na boy ne so called the girl ni chia no ni say oba o ne no etu anamo wo school ni ade si opeso den o ware no and na papa nsi o a good idea na me de mo anam kokohia mo ho nti se mo kwakohia mo na mo se mo be ware ni say mo ni mo na mo te mo ho ase na eyi dia na odo ne wo ho a on there he has no objection enti papa ne frɛ ni nuanom na che so mo kokoye oba no ho ade na omo ye wedding come beautiful kai say at this point no boy no so ba gamra samba benye adwuma papa enti na everything was going on really well. Now the thing is akwa na adwuma no ye no who said because of a chemical engineer no otutu kwan otumi betimi to kwan 2 months 3 months no eden no my enti no if you no wa worry or den yire na kwa kwete na fie ho ne papa nso ye den atifie na gate man eden atifie ho nti ono otu kwan ya onim so wegya na yire ama den ama ne papa ekwan bi aso no me papa de so ndi me bone me papa de onye me bone me papa de odwene me ho enti ni se mi gya me yire ma ne mpo a say, be real then you safe. Chai, dear chai. Obi asa more canon. Pacho, who say now with the comment ye then bow. Enti, papa say, abayan say Niku ye then etu coin a jumani be. Or coiners or could busumi mienu. Na mami busumi mienu abema ne kwakodino. Or say papa Niku to coin. Within 2 nights, no, or dane dem one, na sebe mano. Abane dem. Na sebe mano ewura ne dem ho. Na chese odene chese odene saba be fafa no ho. And bisa say na mufie ho no epon no credo ndemu ana yentimi ntumu ana. Ono so yo un say as a broche dan ne plan ne ade ne yinti no enya ade ate say nam si because na dimpo nya ne se papa ne betimi ewrefie ho because obetimi se oba dining table or living room to be baba se bedroom a oni ni kunda de she didn't think say papa ne betimi aden aba ho no enti ohia ne se oda ho papa na bade ne nsa esuso no efefa no ho and I'm say na papa no was ne de ne nsa fefa ho de na eye oh si wo obi ti o sin ka hwe na sum Ampo wo so bi ankobehwe nasumo ba woni minim ne ekokoba oba na dwene mu na se no de ne nsa kofefa no ho no asam aba no ba no so na che se asobe ma no afọ oba no chai dear chai and then 2 parties follow one girl you na nye just 2 parties where your father and son. Me kroka asem na first me ka say bia gate man no ene bia ni kunu be ko ba say na sebema na so asam aba na sebema no afa no asobema ne fa no ena me sinti once penny see ana o si say ko ba ne sa no na chesa say that mren so nsuo so tototo kakra edem once we condition ni ade ntina say ono nko ani kuni tu kwai na say no ba wetimi aba betina Ghana for afini etire na be meyi bai na wa ware no de wesi efie na wetu kwan busumi mienu pe be mani fifi ho within days wetimi ni papa no ada papa ne ye advances mpo awo ye oba na you know what you are on about e was say wutimi de wonansi from say papa die na we wo ba once in me, wo ban yire ne me patcho sa de we de enye adwuma. Papa, put an end to it. You cannot do this. We your incest was that the way and tasum sa de we obiatia is an abomination. Baba no so and maybe o ho mo ho do. Oh, obi besi o say kaza me ka no credit baby e dan na de iden. O de ato ye say ade de ne dan van to eden ya na efri ato. You say Asilbe me yafa obano. Obano could not complain. And the man kept going back. Until for days, the man moved from his quarter into the married quarters. Now, in the nature, say, area, toje, anajo, toje, anopa, toje. Debia, toje, sisi, asemwa kakoba ne say, efura kopiem. Efro abana fefra me no kase. Kwekusi celebrating, no problem. Efura kwakweden akwakobem enu na atu oba no adwenjene. Because mami mi bisa o mistake na boy ni ye so worry oba na. Enko oba woni na ye den abobra be ye fie miensa de nka there is nothing wrong so oba den oba worry no. Mi bisa wa se me pacho. Right. Mary Meba, will you watch the program for me? You are betting come on. Me bisa asamo. Enti me bisa oba ya because we oba. We should oba ni ye mistake. Say na sene ba no. Winti mi ampamenana.
Medasi. So for nyame shira.
Amen.
Oba no de mistake de waye na waye amana broso. Adentia. Papa no ye wase. Unse ena wase kra de site wudi obuo eni suro eni ferie bi ye de edima no enti se wase etimi abo ewra wo dem impo no de ne nsa atu abeti a di ade na ohwehwe ebia wen bisa wo se oh ase wo ye okay unsa but ordinance fefa wo ho sei
onye wukunu
onye wompena
enso timi ba no de ne nsa
afefa wo
no de ne nsa efefa ho na me pacho wo obi onye wukunu no nya wompena oba no de won se efefa ne nsa efefa ho wo right say wutumi kan bibi che na say wutumi push na we na wutumi eye ni bibi ana
yeah or you right senka wo push on say or you wase untimi push ni preko pe ba ka che ne say wo mpesa enti wo ye bie mu a no wa push no aka che ne say wo be bo wukunu amane because wo mpesa what I say enti se wo kana se wenti a papa na nim ho na wo senka wo fa fon fre wukunu ese o pese one ne kasa wenya na ja message na send the message say na ekoso because oye panyi na se papa ni mpo epe oba enye wase na wo ba be fa no enye wo ba eyre e na wo ba be ye dey wo ba be fa no se bebi a wedro no se wo hia se wo pese oni obi tina na wo pese oni obi da wo betimi akwa abonte akwa kope wo age group now ne na ye dey now ne na betina e na bebi a wo ma ne so dia ma no oni omu nti omu baby omomote wo place a wote enom so wo place nti wo so betimi aye dey ene wo ba na aye dey aka say ebia baby a me wo sisi ana say baby a medro no me pese me hia oba bi na me na aye dey na me na tena ase panyimu de wankasa wo pie kwa abonte na wokohia obi na wankasa ne keka na wo di na ba fie di na ba ye dey aba be kire wo mane oba ne say sei na me pese me ye dey me pese me ye ba se wa ase ankasa na wo don say kofi fa ne ho don say kofi fa ne ho na wasan na koda oba no so minim adwen e woni tirim
wo say de bia me ka say maybe adwen sha me ka say maybe wo ho a minim say alewa na ededa do mu say die na ya na ho mu say so kaka pio because say wo ko etu kwan ye jaw with the same week ninti me fan say within a space of 7 to 10 days na wait me ne wase etimi not just say, who bow down for sa 1 year near you know. Okay, Mr. Mammy, I put it to you, say, hey, who could sa 1 year no, and yet Bama Cocran on an IBB.
Who say, Obi or Ebia 1 year no to meet us you, but Wakako worries is Siano. Wakako worries is Siano, and I won't say, Drew baby, and sorry to me back, where ye and sorry I about so. It is sounds social about so necessary to me yet, necessary to me dinner. Dear the Bema were to me dinner, dear Bema were to me dinner and say, Obeka papa and say, won't pesa. Papa ne continue no ya piano to baby because who bet me a piano.
Yeah.
And money, also a ma papa ni who send your warrior and who we need to oh daddy me pesa, oh I saw me pesa, oh I saw me pesa, oh I saw me pesa, and or duty ye day, or duty car for my near back and yemiansa. It is enka wo kru ni bada kumpo e na obeto so se woni ne papa da ho a enka wanka sanka no enka de na obeye ena ni nyina echi no wo ne wase akonyem enti se wo de bema wase na naso de bema ukunu unse niema bi wo ho na se ye ya ensɔhwɛ wo ho ensɔhwɛ betumi ababate kwan e befa so aba no se wo wantumi anye wo bibi wantumi anka bibi a at the end of it na akofa animguase de abrel because we are nyinsa yakwakoba mu no animguase na de aba because untumi fa ma be ma no e na ase wo no so beka tro se wo ana because untumi ka say okay be ma ni ho enti me twen na be ma ne ba me de me ho kana na me de nyinsa na ma no but we yes aso a e abomination because when the papa na da wasane ne ba no so ayede ada oba no wanya ade ba kokora ade a netese nko ye ne se oyede opam papa no na se papa na entie mpo a mema ne mprenso ma ne na ne kunu ni ho enti bebi a ye ware tama on ware ye not ni oni ebusua obetimi anadwo no kro obetimi etu afifi onoko na nka okọ na ebusuafo wa na se wo wadanfo bi a na okọ ne ho ama mo hu se sei na papa ne pese oyede oye na wo ma papa ne mo anim gu asesen se mo mienu anim be gu ase na anim gu ase ne ba mpo a wo ba ne no waje kese because wo na papa ne ba wo ho se wo ka che ne se daddy me pa cho sa de we de me pesa sa de we de me ni nje ho push me to baby na twemu na yeden ne pie ko wo kunu ni be fia why yeden mo afre na mo atena se na mo ne papa na kasa na wo kunu na kasa onye de won pesa na wantumi anka bibia aka wano atum oh daddy me pesa na daddy de ne se fa wo ho oh asew na asew di wuti aka fom na wasan kwakọ nyinsen wo enti se de aba na de na obeye no osofu nyame nshira
Uncle V me pisawo to share guy moving his father into the compound because from what the girl said the papa no into one room assassin so no ya one in one big and na yesi quarter mano or only 2-bedroom self-contained with the hall everything room but one said for company near for him to feel like part of an intino or to me the eba main house duana no about that sort of thing. Tosha guy did he make a mistake moving his father into the compound Anna?
So from that say I say no maybe or as I said avoid it because such stories will be brave either akoso na enya mistake say a branch no e ne papa beden e be fie ho because ne papa na eden ahwe na fini nkola brem enti opeso eden or reward no but for the father to be happy and everything so that be also ohia moa bia he can easily reach a friends and eba no anka enye bone but no maybe o say avoid it so because adia oba be hu in about 1,000 meters away no bema enti ideally no me dem me feel say anka enye bone say everything o de ne baba fi ho na emom no anka esesanka ope baby eden edema ne papa no no anka ope servant ebia maid bia bema na oba bia wanyi kakra a we de overso suma na because stories be bride akokokokoko so enti no because me minimum bia me fa ne say one ne nua ankasa the step friend saying son sorry the step sister die so enti no man kitikiti bo ho a say den yitimi avoid enti me the ideal no anka as a sanka papa no den otimi hye no ho so because so when himself was spirit of lust spirit of lust a very one way crowd betimi no nua ada it is when himself was that problem now you try to avoid certain things so enti no me de kakra metimi aka no say abrante no enye boni say eden odene eden ele papa ba ho
they say Aquano moving a papa into the compound wasn't a bad
idea
because Nature said not Jenny say oh me papa bra wa bra me win especially say wait me at on the fee edemi akọ school amano ne amasisi a metimi awie no tese me hye na nimonyam se o enka ni age a wedu nya baby anka wo se otimi kotena baby so otua rent
yeah
wakako high down so otua rent ba akono bone ena emi se papa no ema no de yesa ba mo mi enka wo so ba no so minim adwene eye den eba oba ni tim na me bisa se nti sa 1 year ye okodi wo gane papa no ehu no no oba o feel se nti sa 1 year na echiri oba no kodi ansa ni ko na eba no na se asew no eye be ma ne papa na che se nani je girl no wana
no na me na asew no ene oba ne tifie ho
debi
se no muti obi ati ni baby because no onware no
but no nim se ne ba girlfriend
and na wa besi afi na wa besi dan no di na be abeye den aba betinem unse ne ba no na uncle fee kan asem se papa no anye bone papa no anye bone ena ne like ne ba na anye bone se ode ne papa ne betina efie ho ena papa no efie ho na obetina aye no mimi hu ni se nkenye bone because papa ne woni baby a wote ena papa no ne ba ne so nim se ne papa na bre wone ho a wono si dan a waton ne dan de ahwe no se ebesi wono so yie enti se nyame so aye na dom no no so enya baby esi a na se wono so esi baby ama ne papa na ne papa ne tim on se de ye fe kra ne se nka papa no ne ba ne be hu ne papa ne se de bia ne papa ne ye okay because on say e ma time so mo bre ye hu bebre a dani de nyina no opese wo hu se o papa wo ye okay opese wo didi a o papa no hu se wono so we didi ni ade ontumi ma papa no onko han dan wo baby ma no se ontena ho na ekofa obi na nipa kro no enye den emboa no ontumi nye sa but ne be ma no ye no papa ne ba no ye no wanye adebone but papa no ne ba ne de ne na ase no kochia no ansa na oba be ware no but me nyin ni se na papa no was last no e de man until so move in what I say
ne ba ne su kwan na ohwe oba kama akono ya weja no we na ofiu so no na wo so ye oba no weja
wo hwe obi yiri se ne ho ye wakono a wo ye obi yiri untumi mfa no enti se ne ho ye wakono a fa wani hwe bi let's now, baby.
Now, then the Bible say the moment now you lust after the person in your heart, you've already committed the act.
But say, ne ho be ye wakono to the extent say woni ne koda.
Oh, me travel no. Also earlier me can say adia oba be hu in about 1,000 meters away be ma enhu. Enti sometimes no, be me bitimi hwe oba ma oba ni timi ready. The man is thinking.
Yes.
If Jankobani who sano. Niku no catch and say, oh, me per se daddy bedding, a bet any other, a bet Nahasino. There and then I sank Obani, Minimsa, and Yanikuni that year. I sank Obani catch and Nikuni say, before say, for daddy to have his own independence, before say, a renty baby. Man na ye pet ubi a man no. Oh, because Obani on to me can't tell you.
But maybe she did not foresee, say, BB say, I don't think say she would have planned it and I say, thought say be a massive be advances at me. Also, baby or while when men make advances at them, that's where she feels like, hey, to say, I'm still what am I say? And today idea to say not any advance. Well, I mean personally, I think what she should have done was put an end to it there and then. No catch a beman and say, when him says, I do where we ye a abomination. Yamia some cry 8 may a was you, Uba, and an enemy. Me papa no.
Yeah.
Na me ne me papa tia. Me no da na senya me ne me papa neda.
Me bo, mami nka semba ko. I say, Emma, the brew wa. Obi timi ka say, me de also me ha. Ena, so na me chire he. E bia mistakenly no. Okoso baby.
Oh, na uncle tie.
So,
but that is no invitation.
Oye wase. Won't be nya sa feelings ne den masa nipa no. Ye on say eye wadwene. Ena nipa ne dia so wo ho. Say osofuti we. Minim say me so for her, me your ba. E den na me koso ne ha onya feelings bi say. Me pese me ne ye bibi. But say wo koso ni baby a na onim say onye ni kuna. Menya sure so benya sa we ni say no onya
se bia na ni kun so kokoche nti eja
ni kunu na okokoche ye no eno ma oba ne right
And
say
they
o
man
na
right.
ase
And
ne
they
nda
man right.
ene ma papa ne so right say onko run na ase bedroom
Because they be American say when you are alone, you are easily convinced. Say unkwa wotia obitimi ka sem ba ku mienu. Nefe na ase nkomo na nipa no nefe wa na you are urging for more. So on the meeting e be nkomo na mu onu wudi na you know nefe ase hey papa yi anasa ewrabe nkomo ye de o. To most time after
But me
time
pacho was city I think tina oni be di san komo no. No when say wuku na oni ni di san komo no. And I say obi a oni ni di for obi and say bi na oni di san komo. That's a separate thing. But say was city on say you see Shreman den etwetwe den.
Shema na twetwe nyumba
Etwetwe nyum. Me pacho what am I say? Enti say woni was city komo na hwe na baby. You know you should be able to because if the man starts making advances, you should instantly. Na sa we ya be man po no ba na ye advances. I was so to say sad the way are you wrong.
yeah
But who say oba na anya den wan kan wo hwe and I may be saying, I dear papa no wa ke bibia tropen. And I say, when na ye bibi na say, who could net to kind of when your opportunity no or say nothing of the sort. I'm saying, yeah, then suddenly, or to me, babu bedroom. Ah, what that honum, it's me didn't sabbath for home. Emma was what think, sorry. Napa pay a show when him said, nay, by yere.
one said Abia and started just within a week. Oh, so be what me can say obi okra ni ku okra mpa on penny kun comot say third party. So because every one obi ha ni din comot me say me abrati and abawe me ni din komo me ni gi but me kura na me yere no komo no nshada enko yi ebia papa no and starting within a week ebia starting months
Papa no has come here
ebia kakran na because nikunu so ni ho ni ade nti na se na ni gi papa no you know interaction
me pacho un say we nye say interaction uku ihwe baby o we otukwan a tembia ofro you do whatever ebia sa physical contact me nim say physical contact na no ba ne yeden ehia wo se den o but me bisa o does that make it right ankwila me ba ho does that make it right say uku etukwan na wa sitimi besuso omuma wunya sa tenka ne timi ne wase ye bibiana Uncle William asem we de aginsem medwen wa mentia papa no
de wa ha adwen ba kakra me kan se medamase on se emema se de ye program kan se de emema sitie na nya sa na ma sitie enti no papa ne take advantage you say ebia oba ne fi say o ye save say o ne na ase na che enti ebi kura wo sori anopa no a share short nika bi ana say wa dress ya wo ye ase wo yi ne ho o fi say o ye save but emema ne bi ho muntimi sa enti ebia ade na koso a na timi ma sa papa no chance a wo timi de approach ne na ase no ba said na munyina mo ka no watima free ne boys quarters aba main house etimi atra living room akọ bedroom a wone ne ba ene na yirete etimi akoso ne mu wone bed so on say you serious ade bi o ho a ye kan sa no enye say ye kan we yo afin say me dem fi say be papa no o hwe ne background na e bi asade no ye nti kra na e bi na yire free mu because ade a enye wo habit a me account mentimi nye saade no say obetimi akwa wa hu say wo yire ayi oba yire ena nyame aye wadom no matter e ka obo enyina oba no abehwe wanumunyam ofi say ne papa ne maame ewu wa bre ne ho onko ana wote enti brabet na boys quarters uni omo nti the same a building or compound hall there but two boys quarters enti bet na ho ne feel une yire sese enti na yire no aduane a ubenya bia di at least ube feel say obre ye no sese de nyame aboa but how say utimi take advantage na yire say oni ho nti enye say otu kwan kura wo che but serious and kakra meka no sɛ ɛma no nso sɛdeɛ na moka no ada na yɛ sɛ wase beso wo mu na
unya
oh me deɛ mempɛ saa o ɛnsa excuse me ɛsɛ wohwe n'asom anasa woka kyerɛ ne sɛ woanyaeɛ a camera wɔ dan mu ha me capture ɔho yɛ biribi ma ne hu sɛ but sɛ Ghana wɔbɛ nko a na ɛwɔ hɔ a sɛ na awɔ wɔ mu nti air condition wɔ hɔ nti wei excuse ɛsɛ wode ma
nti na ɛsɛ ohia body warmer
no said the counselor can and he said okọ kọtena Ghana 1 year no that means you need me ma dodo a wo no mo ekoye sad no because satam kra onware wo no utimi tena ase na wa ware wa o two kwan just 2 months pe no na de bia e ka no enye se aware ne sex no wo de no eye ofapem se wo de kwa aware a fe se obe lose focus enti we de asem we de anoden enti no eye futuo ema ye nyina ye nuano ma ne mema no se nyame to won nsem na se ese wo no se de na da fi ka no e ho se hu se o papa no no ontena ba bi o te obekwa akọ pasas ya ma no esi dan ma no because you see ehunu bi penti e na abo asere wa je ne bagura no ayi da ni ato nchen an se ya no obi abefa wo ne ba ne nyina enti no bibi se no de mekanise se bibi sa wo ho na wo pese wo bo papa na wo maami na ewunu bi a ahoden wo ho de a kwaje flash ma no ahoden wo ho de a kosida ne bi ma no se de be ya de atu ye nua ba ebi nto because ye nim go ase akwala no se na obe frɛ ne papa no ana se ne nana bi nim se de obesi afrɛ no ɛna se ne ba no so fira kwanto mu ba papa ne die impression na ono a create se ne ba ne beto anti obe se srachre na ye say hello papa and I say hello ekura enti asem we die
me say e betimi so aba say e bia oba na nkasa kura no
na de ne ho kwahye no
because hwe asofo ni bo ho amasa omo ho twa o
ada na say ni maso ni ade
oh anya sa because e bia na oba na nkasa kura no you know
say otu kwan a ode ne kwachi o papa nyina wo hu papa no o say papa dia o ye nice o papa dia
ni ka branch ne ware ne
no
because wo wa wadwuma wo ye wo kususu wo ledwuma mpa to tama say but say
papa no ye nice papa no
because me mate asem bi a ewraba bi o drage ne papa ene ne dai because na ne papa ho ye ne fe so na ne papa ho ye ne fe enti no na ohun kwan ya obefa so a enti dakro em say ono na 7 ne papa ne sa no manam o drage ne papa na ne ma me so kwa adwuma na something like that o drage no
wow
eno e ma papa no ye den no ne die enti no
this is devilish huh?
Sometimes there are certain things we need to avoid it so especially some motive at the moment I will be ready say bibi sa ya akoso pepepe na wa advice on wow
this time so mincha wa no so for say ma no e na uncle William e ka no ye dressing
sa
woni wa sente na ko she bibi short a wa wukunu ni ho na bi a wo ko dressing na o de apie ni na manimu ho papa yi so bi a papa panyimu ono pe ne ho asem e na wodi twitwa na ni so di twetwe obekwa
wo de so ye bi ache
what you say
ye obefi say ebi a wo peninti na wo say emema wo sa
emema ni bebre possible said the lady was sending the wrong signal
ebi a bema no so kra ni sa idea no o say me bema bi wo kra say o na mo hu say oba bi a share body we kra na utimi oba we die o so odi na chi but say onye bibi sa wo you okay but ebi a papa no hwe ne ba ne koye no afin say oba ne fi say bi a o maase bibi obehye bia na ode koye aduane aman be ma na wa hwe 2 3 we dey be say opese me ye bibi nti na wo ye yesa ebia na oba na adwene ni ho eno ne ma na sa chance na ebia otimi de yesa enti de me mesre ne say ebia wo ne wase ana obitia hu kwan a obefa so a obekura because enya mema ni nyina na omotimi kura omo ho because obi o ho a or you okay or no be ye sa adwene ne money but obi o ho a ono de u di agro sisi a
Go okra no was spirit of lust.
yeah
The
enti
moment
no
obehu
once a wo yes na ono so nya be touch you a wo ye den ono be ko
na wait just say probably no oba ne dress provocatively was a be an ikuno who says so ni wukunku ampo na tifi ene unim so ni wukun but where there is a visitor and I say what said I am some a man no where ya can yenhwe ni yo ebi so na so ya be ma so we de ma hwe be ma bi so ho no so be pa onim pa se we de na ase no so na nisa no onim so oh if my son can have something this good I'm also entitled to have something this good Bible say woni amanyina ho kwan yo nso nani nyina na ede efa time enu ntina so wo kind the book of Ephesians 6:4 and as Colossians 3:21 or say fathers provoke not and as parents provoke not them your children what I say and you say you provoke o share papa we will provoke ne ba no what I say nti se ne ba no etimi sorry sa asem we aba no at the moment ne ba no mpo nim se sa asem we den aba sanyensen akwakoba enti no se ne ba no ehu se ya eja betofio either say papa ni be fifio ana say oba ni be fifio ana say oba ni fifio krobun say papa no ne ba no relationship no can
no
be
papa no mom na oba ne kokra papa no be man boy ne be man papa na free ho because the next wife or be kwakwa say nyame mfa sa ma wo jai no kra na the next wife no enye save
na che say ye de ye na anye wo ya
ye nya wo fa ye enti no say de tie bia papa ni hu say ne one ne bani relationship ne die ono a breaking no enti na de bia make us decision bia ni ho a wo take here enye say decision ni ne hia wo e kire no de ebesi no eno ne be hia say obekọ akwaji woni enne ne wo chena na be cost of a lifetime it's never be on here
just a moment enijie no
that's it
and the repercussions na kwakwa lifetime
wa breaki ne bra wo bra ye nyina no ni nyina to atwa se ne ba ni fra kwatu mo ba na wonya ti se kima eno ano no
yes we emotional and mental abuse
ebia papa no na hwe ne ba ne hwe papa no ebia ba bia na tifi edu no onye adwuma bia wo ye inte papa ne ba ne pam no a papa ne ko betimi dia hometie ne arehu ewu
yeah
because oni baby obeko ontimi ko ye adwuma so mfa nkwa nkọ baby so obetena
ana asade we eye ya wonso na sa akwala ne nya obi a nyamesuro wodi mu a na so pamo papa na ofi no because the nijia woni wiase nyina wa break no because one oba no obehia no akwantuo mu one na ko school one na tenache omo separate ye osabe hu no office ono na one ne bobra ebeboa no ode na bekire o ene nka ka kire ne se akwala we de menware no ne ko chi na bontin ne ne nya de ode ne beye wa ma ne kwan abeware no ono wa betena fie baako me tu kwan aba just 2 months what me ne me yire na ba beda ne na nyinsen o se eye serious enti no ye nyina ye de ya futuo ye mfa nya futuo na se ye nua ba no so wetie a wa ye mistake enim said the esino next ofri mu a next time no e wo say wo hwe ne ho si ye because say wase ne baaye no eni kwan se nka wo ma ne chance kra ase wo mempesa wo ye me papa sadia wo ye bi ma meka kire oba no so wanya next time oba wo say wo be da wo do phone to recording koma wo ni di nyina na recordo oh ye bi ma papa ni nsuro but so be so mu oh aso me mpesa oh abra bonsam ko yesu ho no yesu anka so se dane pane wanka se oh bonsam fa pane ko se free me so ko nti sometimes ade bi o ho a situation bi o ho a enya afi na akoya me pacho esa wo shouting ni pa no matter how penny a wo ye because enim go ase ba ye no wo na eba wo so nti niema bi o ho a ma ye entertain no ade a enye no na enye oso so a ebe dane ade kesi abeto wa kasa utiri so
onua wate ose niema bi wo ho a enye se ye entertaining. The moment you entertain such things, na bedania de kese anasa diswa kese bi eda so. Hey, na dane nkodanda tete ni oha okokete mu ontimi obeya mekai. Okokete so ontimi o. Na bra bo a whole accountant or see your edwuma kro ontimi concentrating. Na tenia Bible come Ephesians 6:4 and answer Colossians 3:21 say, "And ye fathers provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. Now, maybe so, if the parent answered the father is not to provoke neighbor, but bring the children up in the admonition of the Lord. Into share adia kwawe, papaya ye. Usha branti kura, adwembe ne befon o ahwefo ne etie fo mpacho. Mumfa nche kojinkra to sima ba kope. Ye ba sese ya, why? Ye nche kra. Ene nkomo no ye deba. Nyame nhyira ye ba sese ya.
You're a miracle worker. You're a destiny changer. Ujini ayapide. Enti yeni obinye bida. Yeni obinye bida. Yeni obinye bida. Kenya ewohonema. Century Samaya. Memoya cho. This year we're here. Now, what's it here for Cosway? It's 2 for him. Now, what a day. I didn't see my mama, Busa said, Yanyan Kupono over him. Saji for sorry. Sorry, Naki Kango. Never,
Native for Yamin Shamo, some Cassia Codin cracks were just Simaka Crabby, Simaba Kumi, Vipe. Yawako Diabo Yamin Shran and Patrol will share now. Who share video no answer who video no so no bin so sa aye den aka. Aka no no so aye den afemu aba and then also 2 parties 1 girl. Oh, and obi can also 2 parties follow 1 girl. Now Patrol yen can comment kakra. Obi say hello. In the United States, I got counselor's number last week. But for some reason, whenever I call, it does not go through. Oh, really? Mary, contact me. Why? Here on offer WhatsApp. But because it hasn't come, offer normal line cry should come. But one year, me patre no yepon. Mr. Kennedy, or say the father did not try at all. Fire burned him this morning. And now can they say fire? There's how can no answer fire will burn him. Hey, my sister-in-law, was it Patricia Jimanumo, watching all the way from Texas. Onyame unshow. I say Kennedy, I said the wife too. She bogus wife. Who's that? Oh, body a bogus wife. And something that I can know. On your bogus and Kabema attempt and not sending attempt. She would have done something. Because when him say Bible say the marital woman said the married bed should be what? Should be kept pure and undefiled. Sisi an empa woni wukunda so no wasia ba be fa e wo so nyese wa fa okeko nyin senso akwakwa den akwakopiem na say so ba we hey I'm not here to judge e yasem na edi to judge but wa just comment ni ade e ba na na why den wa femu aba o say the wife too she be bogus wife and one waka no o say chopping penny. Oh, see, you guys are looking cute and fantabluta. Hey, Mr. Emmanuel G. Yeah, that's Yamin Show. Who's that? Mr. Kennedy, say, for me, I think the wife, she did chop before she gets married to the guy. She can't live without sex. As someone who said there are some people who are nymphomaniacs, right? Nymphomaniac, you'll be an any edge and now eper sex power. And tonight it's on there constantly, no. So when you say now wherever they'll go to get that, they will do that. That is Sadia no no, they need or this psychological assessment to deal with. to deal with that, you know.
Wana ehunhum.
Ebia na ehum. No, send ke hu say de bia asema ye kan say yen the physical side no na ye hwe the hum side no. That is where you need to go to, or they saying Israel secret oils. Uko Israel secret oils for HTTP or say www.israelsecretoils.com. Uko Israel secret oils. There are all sorts, not just oils. They deal with incense, candles, and things like that. And yes, our bogus nyamana amount for a year, you know, with their papa crujing. And you know, there are things. We do we follow the instructions they give you. I mean, I'm a catcher, whatever it is. Say you someone there, it will be true. And you give a testimony to God's glory based on that. Kweku say it is wrong to date father and son. That's morally wrong and a social crime. Hey, some societal crime. And the Quran says society always frowns on. Just say it's never heard of say a father. What say you go after what say? What me name say papa na adwene ben na ben ni timu a. As or dia say ni tim say kwan bi aso no, man say na wo say menenda.
You can say, I see on also need dressing.
The dressing. Now who says maybe I'm not see through a year the same 90s ne san ya ma we mini skirts money ade.
Ono so ye nipa, ono so ye bema. What I say, ti say who siesie wo ho e wo wa sie anim basa basa na ode nam ho a, ono so ye bema.
Yeah, some. Ntikwaku say it is wrong to date father and son. That's morally wrong and a societal crime. Counselor, wow, here Anna me say bam, tell them. Actually, I say it is better to cheat with an outsider than your father-in-law. I know that I totally agree with you. I'm not supporting or concurring a your cheating, but say, sadly we no egu abusia. Sadly we it could get someone to lose their mental faculty. A bit me mobi abeye mental unstable. But what am I say? Because sadly papa na ye niamo say oba no so it's never heard of. Obibeka said if the tables were turned the other way, either way no you're wrong, because incest is what is incest and it should not be tolerated. But what must say, regardless of what it is. And Obia can also, irrespective of how some men are and how men always justify that act, it is devilish. It is unacceptable in every circumstance. God have mercy on us. Mary Boama, God bless you. And I say, whichever way they try to dress it to make it smell good, make it look good, it's unacceptable. Whatever or whichever way they dress it. And now, quick, say sleeping with your father-in-law is the first step to hell. No deliverance can save you, cause sleeping with your in-law is like sleeping with your dad. Asamno na da hono. So now make us say, upon a kind say, me papa no, because papa grown to me who are they just there be wrong. What am I say? Ntia maybe wa when you say yes so. Or say this one dear, my craziness won't support. God bless you that your craziness will not support this one. I say, counselor, I have a friend whose kid brother is her cousin as well. Hey, her mom slept with her dad's kid brother, got pregnant and gave birth. Hey, semo. And semo koso, ne small brother no esa ye ne cousin. Hey, and maybe things they need to be brought back into alignment. Because my mom will say there are certain things that when it says way, it says a society frowns on it. Biblically, the Bible frowns on it. Family, whichever way you look at it, it's not acceptable. Yeah. And so I'm for it because so the sad way. What's the sad way? I don't know me. Sadly way identity sadly way it brings separation and it made the area and it creates resentment because idea ye media idea obi o ye meyire anase mikunu na why na wo wonnim se ni kunu ni anse ni yire ni na wasan ene nipa no wetwa won en he and akwekwa can say there is a special place in hell for such people. Mr. Kennedy, you're saying this one, dear, the father did not try. I also blame the wife too. God have mercy on them. And now what can I say, counselor, leave the Bible out of this. Just say, because the fathers provoke not your children. And I'll say I should leave the Bible out of it. I'll say leave the Bible out of this. The Bible is too good a book to be referenced to this nonsense. You're right though. But I won't say, and I'm more me too. And I say, o say eto me bia ye feel so ewiase ye nemiase ye boy ye bra se ne pe bia he God in his infinite wisdom laid for us a yardstick by which we should what we should live. What I say, I want to say your friend is saying manual or the assurance say we should live. Now sa dey we he when Rebecca say nka say the Bible frowns on it nyamia sem eketia and a society nso so etia sa dey we. And so amanfo eti society no mu yes sa dey we.
Obi o say
Emfa no ho. Nti no me na eba na no me na ba.
Say obi o ho a we dey say waye e na odi abetu dwa say dey no nye but obi o so
Omo fan to dwa no.
Obeye dey sie nti say wo hu say oni ni kunu nete wanyewa say wanyewa wo. So ono oba na ono ti wan kan tro say be ma we na me ne nyema obede na
say no kan o say ni kun ba be kono ni ye bibi nti si anye nsa no pese ode ma ni kunu
nti on fa ma ni
na akokora no so say dabi akokora no so say girl ni si sa de we de che say ni kun hu say one na ase ni na aye bibia che say enye yi na me bisa ne say nti ukun eba si say abema relationship no akwa eden nti wo hu wa ase no na we hu wukunu which is which oba hey where is your emotion what are you dealing with this is serious stuff huh oba no is in serious emotional turmoil
na che so ba na ka kire na ase no
oba na ka kire na ase ne so onyim ade no mo yan hu say the thing where you and me we do now that thing don't germinate ade say nya wo ne me ye no ade na fifi waka kire na ase ne say wa fefru na ase ne say wa fefru dey say ya sempa because ebusuan me ba na me de ne bakro nti se wa fefru dey na say ne wo wa ye den aka ho
aso no ye bonsam
aso no ye bonsam
because anko bia wadi boni say ese sanka at least no menim say nya de be sanka opene ma oba na de hye e friend ni kunu no but opo break you oye bonsam
ena che se wo break you omo krampo anim kwase esan ko fa bra ebusuan no ena ahun sa de bi wo ho a ebetena ebusuan no so sa akwala we ne na kra fa
papa ni yo bi krampo pesta nka sumdwe ba fie ho a esan ko ka che ne ba ne se kwaku we de misiro na wo boa me se me ba betena na mani ba ji na mo se be ya nka wo de ko rent ba bi ma me na nka o mfi om ho kra wow
because you say where your secret be I won't mean keeping it forever because you say and same be wo ho aye no ho te say banche hey body mum nya banche ebopi emonkofom banche de ebokofom banche na no de bia hyefom obi ehu sese ba akwakoye body mango anase ekutuo ni de wo ye dan ebebo epie nyinsen aye bibi te say body ene we funu betimi aye flat 3 months 4 months na me catch you 4.5 obebo corset na nyinsen etimi de corset home edidi mane hey and it's all background. I feel sorry for them. Tiasemo, Kweku say, counselor, let's look at the other side. Maybe her hubby is not doing something right for her to stoop so low, sleeping with her in-law. Although that is no to jump into bed with the father-in-law. Kweku, besides, I shouldn't even be saying that because she's online. Besides, inti sadia way, a yadia obefani said, ade unso obi. Bema no ne bema nye dwuma anase bibia enebia you want to go and seek that pleasure somewhere no bia wone na nante for infie miensansa no one se ne bema nye dwuma nkan na ware no and now timu say it wasn't money because girl nankasa so ye accountant and bema no so ye chemical engineer
bema no nya time ma no
onya time ma no ntine ne papa ne nya time ntine say no
people hire neglect
yeah bema no nya time ma no say obi o ho a ebi obeko for 3 months no aba Friday ebi a Sunday anwumre na o say ko ebi o mon spend the time but papa ne dey so ovi all time bia o mo no
they are all kind of crap because obi o hire neglect ebi a bema na ko share 2-3 months oba ye no I saw your report de bia no laptops in so na my busy na say na ne de bia
but won't say enka a newly married couple dear. You know, Otukwan background said that's where you should be spending more time together. Na meboa.
Eh,
Oh,
be
sir.
na juma awye ne so beka ho.
And I won't say, me pacho, maybe this is where, if you're in a relationship, you need to take a cue out of this. Who say, we need to learn to spend time together as a couple. So what myself, what then you, even before nkola neighbor, before whatever, no, Intinamika say it's good to marry your best friend. It's good to marry somebody that you connect with. It's good to marry somebody that you can have a conversation with for hours, laughter, without being worried about anything. Somebody who knows who you are and will not judge you. But what I say, Intinamika say, Obi, Nenu Nansana, Nena Kwakwa, yeah, means because friendship has a bond to brain omo den omo wo chese sadia no because someone say we know o come to say ebiana they must have established a friendship here a chroma uni omo akọ chroma say UK uni together as spending time together and two people say they know each other, they've got that bond, but I honestly cannot pinpoint why the girl would do that.
Oh, say yeah, nipa. Maybe I begin in my worry. First year, everything is going on well. But somewhere along the line, a Juma Betimama or Bakwai, Assa. Sometimes crown or Barcrow, we crown and attitude crown point. It's Mrs. San. You know, bonding is a no. It's all about understanding. As someone you know, if there's a problem, you need to sit down. Maybe, honey, say, you know, before say, whatever problem you are going through, let your other have understand. That's how the show you know, it's all about sitting down and communicating. What you say?
Oh, and now quick because the counselor, she could have cheated with me instead of her in-law. Quick, or say I could have been a good Samaritan. The second letter said the father is an evil man. He have to go to jail for this nonsense. Yeah, some people deserve to be thrown in jail, right? Because who say? The Bible say the sins of the fathers shall visit up to the 4th generation. Ade we are papa we are ye. Who said the innocent son could be the one carrying the guilt, and yet guilt, but you know the consequences. And then you know, that should be a war or no. So, next, papa, we na say for the next 300 to 400 years, people will be carrying some consequences. And to say, maybe this thing happened, and I say, yes, maybe. Sadly, we esi we bushi enim, and you see a bomb pie, a breaky sadly way, and no not done in Susan. So, only I so what we must a relationship with my main control. Now be a piano, be one conta. Now we a piano. Say your papa say a bonnet and won't Susan swan a da when him. They be a make a message ye did do nay or da. Fedu yonko. Because papa way, ye did do nay or da. Would ye do ba? A man in nature no yen sign aquacobo. What's your burning keeping yen sano? Obani kuna or no warring a senekawano. Bemani himself in renenium. Obani say, not doing any tutu or peso queen yen sano. And I saw the best you could know. Because send him guasi with yes, so send him now wouldn't send him guasi about now to many papa near the die. And to share what Sibber made him say now up and down, up and down, up and down. Hey! On Kaiser Bibisa, every action has its own consequences. Action be a what you say, well, I want the consequence.
There be one say, Minchawa no. She see a one as no nipe be an adjuni. Obi or has or ye bibia on drain dear or china de beba. Dana or yes, I dear no. Sad no ordinary, but say or china pad dear de beba dear on drain.
That's an instant pleasure and gratification. I think, and over here can also be a hoy, and then Niji Nogina, ni refis or Tinebi at the elbow, and Tinia dear Treban and Yana
ban on him to be date a bibi beba.
Papa, yeah.
Into if you now kuba, oh, I say no, I pretend they say bibi and cause so not
sometimes a bit suit is our common.
So
I common at it.
and you won't out if you are a besu suit is ako.
Maybe
sana, some maybe sana.
Them say, Obi, the other may Raman, Obi, uncle. ewiase obiasu ene ne ban
And I won't say, I dare be or ye share physical, but in spiritual so. Eh, be a bibi to me about be run as I'm an aqua of foul, I'm an aqua or bandy bibi crampona or banner dream man wants to say. Because ebia ya hyehyɛ nim guase de ama wo wanya warepa wo ye wejuma wo kunu so ye juma mosi mu fie kama tim obi so tinten a ye ne ya enti de na obeye nti ono so bepe kwan bi obefa so obeye den obegu wani mu ase nti ebia satem na ase ne kra ne de ne nsa kan no ama na ntumi ambie na no anka hwe na nipa ne de ne ho aka ne ba kono nso no or say continue or some fan and day and can because be an asade no na e wo ho aya hyehye de aye day e de ama no say na nyinse na koba no say sa na ye hwehwe wo say wani begu ase enti wo manya
o say wenti na eye say nipa bia woto obra pen kra na obo a wo so mampai bo e de etimi say wo mampai bo etimi na mpai bo di wo kan a na me catch your Bible say omuku ye dance yenwu ose ekono so mu no bekun su tumi pa de omu ntimi nye den omu ntimi da edi enti because empire now born emma wanimu die ayi eniame bi edi ye edi kire enti hu say ade ne starting na ebobo bana na wonwu say sa de we eye ode say eyi trap bi a ya set nti sa trap we de mitomu a minim se we de enim gwa se e na onim se trap we ya set nso de wutomu a asembeba omo watamfo benya ebi aye ken wonam fofo ne omo ekoskwan sa na wo be krom asani ade ebi aware de but they've not got it so good hey even ebusuya krampo o say da no me papa ka se me kire me o say o baby baby hu no na oba no wa worry for many years na wo onye de emma or to we chini hospital widen na nipone ne baye no yese ne aunt bi osede na ne baye ne ade sana ne aunt ne ye no ba no ni mu no so na ne chini ade on the day na girl ne ware no mama ne de ne nsa kofa na fusu nti je so de ne nsa fa boni a waye o de ne nsa fa na fusu keke obeka se na ne nsa keke o de fa na fusu onu etie wadwe maso enso saade na mama ye there was a spiritual implication because ne woni a waye deda nti ne nsa no de fa funu so was just a physical manifestation and no can say mama na say ade a obey hwehwe ade no woni kra osi ode na woke enye me anam ne nichi osi ade no woni kra woni bebia wo yidi akokoto fa na ade ma no enye sa megu wani mu ase. And then the woman started confessing. Until we say, what we see physical, no, now there is always what something behind the scene. And until I make us say, "Tisiane abayuani bisa." Or say either so being in senegu. I send him so they say, "Shana one found sa anka yin seno." Or no say, "Hey, and you go see where dear on tina home and embedding." Embetono say, "Neni begu a sepa say one name aye the amanasi." Emra ni ku onim se nyensan we enye ni ku dia because ekoba se bibia kwakosi ne wo se ekwa edi ne ha ye behu se abrante no enye ne ba na ya akola no eye ni kunu no na emom no oye busuani na no bisa ho se busuani oye ye de ne bakro nti ebusuani ben e na onyo ne yire no ekoye sa ade na nyensan enti wo se whichever way you look at it no ede ni ngwase na ede enam
no papa no said there was in state say chinchina oba ne obi kura na ye de ye condemn say nyinse tugo ne we ye de ye ngi sad ni ntu
me de me oka me say
but obi wo ho a onsuro nyame obeka say we kura de ene ye koye na before wo kunu kura mra no na wa ye okay we de me srew but ase nani abreso ofese wo gi oba no
na me pacho asema okay no
yes
no
seriously because asema okay enti edi adwene ena wo papa ni trem wo se ye busa ye hu edi adwene na wo papa ni trem edi na opese oye ade wo bibi ti ha ne ba no ana se o bibi a ase ne ba na ye ni bibi na opese o ye bibi ti ha no se mi ama dwene ho ye ka ni nyina ma dwene ne ma bebre ho Entine asem ne ye serious.
Ya wo kan me no ya dwen because on person beje ni banere na anka girl ni ka so kwa ko ye ku na ko be pene so.
Na che se we sipie sita. say kwan biya so no e wo say girl no e
ne
wo
kotena hene wo ti obi nchen nipa na ono ama wa betena ne nchen wo beje na yire na wo beje no ehefa na wo de ne kotena na ye nim guase kese kura se wo ne ne ntena
So
ye
you
wo na
know
ntena be bi
na
fufuro
obana say hello daddy. No, eso hu say.
eba ne sa
E
na
ye
wo
tokwa na e ye wo e na
no
wo di ba.
oba na nyim no na obedi ni kunu nechi na chiri ba no ne papa ba
Chineke.
who's that you
I said,
Kweku
wait
say obaya in counselor don't insult me in your head I'm still from Kweku Imanoji say some pregnancies are dodgy. Even at 9 months, the stomach still looks flat. And as someone, obi best you say a color person or punish you no, na why flat now? About call ne kakra kansu one dia weapon we chena so. No aye, na make us enya maybe or I won't me find den. Ensie. Or say so. I want to ask the panel: should she keep the pregnancy? Abomination or should she abort it? Murder. Me pacho who say me come from my personal point of view. From where I'm standing, I don't think she should abort it.
That's it.
Because that child is done absolutely nothing wrong. And remind you, say, that child will be, and I say, is here for a purpose. Regardless of how the child came into the scene, no, Akolano nyeshe. And you know, Akolano is an innocent soul. I believe, say, they should let the child live. Now, me personally, me can say, a coming kwa. Hey, Obano, I was so to me can no cre echenikuno. No ni kunintam yeden etete. Now on any kunintam tetia, she should not go with her father-in-law. I was so no so ne or no so ntam yeden etete. Akolani de onye yina omonya de omonhwe no. Na no she owes her husband a huge apology. Because oba ma worry. Na mesi dan kakra kama eno wote. Nka di mpo na efese oba ne nka bema awa na wo such peace of mind. We se media ma senam ne ne beda. Onyame hu yemobo. Ti asema eyi Kweku kan yo. As a counselor, I know a pastor in Akosombo who impregnated 2 sisters, twins, all in the name of all night prayers. Their father had to force the pastor to marry the elder back, cater for the younger as well, since she was pregnant for him. That's all. No, Papa na ya there. Who say we no abortion, no eibia. If you've impregnated both of them, you marry one, and then you still look after the other one's child. Because won yet ne ensa kola na brabo na obi nye den enye enye wo nsunti na obekwakwakwa yin nsanide atwego me patcho asema me say manoji ebisai uncle fi meba ho first or say should the lady keep the pregnancy, which is an abomination, or go for an abortion, which is also murder?
You should keep the pregnancy. Yes.
What are your reasons?
Because biblically, no, abortion is what? It's not good. And akola no so no. Unim dachi. The oba beden. Oba beye. Into me the margin is your own keep pregnancy. Even though it's going to bring a lot of confusion into the family, but own keep pregnancy.
Now, if she keeps the pregnancy, would you still want the guy to stay married to the urano and then still have the father around? And I say, if that happens, we'll say, at the yell. Every time the guy sees the father, even the child, no one say, at the sir, a yell, no, a bed. It takes the grace of God to say, Ben Masano will still see the child and love the child.
I know the Nina so say, Beman say now, but only a bed, take a decision whether to go ahead and marry the wife or Omu Ebejai. Tell the Nina Beman.
Uncle Ameba also. Or say Oba non keeping insano.
Yeah,
no wakolana na so nko insano.
No, yeah, the enemy can say yent na ha say onko yinsen no, because if we are say crasses akolano or shall we ma udru stage bi anya wo de abi. And I nim de unyankopon ma akolano ba beye e wachi asifo asasi so. Nti ye beka say yinsen de won keepu. Eno na wo se de hwe etire ho say de na counselor ka say ewiase bibia obedua bia obetwa enti de omudua ye no eno so aba no omoche no omon emfa ne se wo omakoye enti ebeye hello ebeye nim guase but ese omoje tu omo ho so na oba no se de na wo ka no enim ya no onfre wo kunu se emergency ombra na omo ntena se na omo nka no hu se de asi no aware no de be ma no be kan bia no onye ntum so ka se wogya na o accept na wonko ba se de na wo ka no but on hwe ye se papa ne de one ne nko biem na se wo nyame boa no oyi ne free mu a na se de o se o de ko no o de ko o de akwara no be ko akokire ni kunu na we na se enuru ho no na be ma na koma ato ne ye no fi se oh we de ebi ame na me ye mistake ko fa me papa ba ye na we ba ye de si bia no yen kan mom yen tena se na yen kwa fine but so anware ne bie ma afin se be bia oba na duru no nyame adom o ye na adwuma obetima hwe ne ba na onfa nya sua de se de be ya sa mistake na onko ye bibiem na mistake bia be ye bia no whatever no obe pay for it but akola ne de we innocent mintimi nka se onko sa akola no eye musuo eye den kra enye si oye nipa na wo banti no ongoma ye nim de nyame be ma na be ye ewachi asefo asasi so kakra
not just a sad way a betimi esi ewo you know irrespective of who you are sad way
ebeti mato enti no as a nipa na say as a we no onipa no baby a obekọ ne baby a betana na ese o ma wani da ho enye se de asantefo ngoma ka se ade anya ade bi ye hyenhyen bia na ye good oho enti se one wase ana se one unua bi kunu ana unua bi yire ana obi yire tia ene give you permission say ene ne nkonkoda ena ebesre ma no se mo ne mema bi ekochena fie bi ma na se community e omo susu nyiyi wo mo ho because enya mema ne nyina na omo ewo eyi omo omo akukudura omo timi di gina saade na no obi oho obetimi obi oho otimi enti yesra omo se omo nhwe omo ho so woni wukunu de ande e fine but said the papa girl ko hye mini skirt a wantimi ebia na kwaku labi se wantimi oh enti no monya ne sa ma ye na
yes wo de wantimi because I say fie bi na obi hye mini skirt and I said 90 be see through be na things are knocking things ukwaku labi yes hu a wo be suspect. Yes, suspects are then suspects, but so you will not fall victim to such things. Yeah, and to maybe even when you say it now, I then when you were ni I then at on time because it to maybe a hair.
I no me bo ha, me be home to me montra. I no me bo ha, me be wo ha, to me.
It true maybe there was to me potra, and I will go. Oh, yeah, maybe so. Who's our someone, Mr. G, beside or say. Enti oba no nkipe nyense no na eno na ya abomination anaso nkonko sa nyense no eno so eye murder nti emu ne ewe ena oba ne sisi a onye de because oba ne question o de ba o sisi a no hu ne ohe so on sa nyense no sense onye de onkipe nyense no nti question na je say Mr. G e de abranya me sha
Mr. G we question out the aba no yes so ye betre ya adwene unse debia de e ka ne se yenka ensem a ye gina ewiase ne ma so na ye ka ejina nyame ensem so enti ne ye betre ya adwen ne se ontumi nkoyi nyinse ne nyeden entungu but ne ye be ka ne se enka ombo modern se obefre ni kunu no baby bia ni kunu ni wo no na ordinary den ordinary ebi krampo a be ma no ba ka kire be ma ne se oh ebi a baby sei na asi na ebi a papa ne for so me ena me hu se bibi se ya ye den esi atire enti wudie fa me bone cheme na bibi e wo ho no ye be ye den ye nka se obema ne pe obie mu a fine so on pe obie mu a mani jai no like on jai netina obebi but akwala ne de ye den wo no because wunnim ni akwala ne ba be ye wo wiase enti wo se wo keep akwala no it doesn't matter nim guase de beba because se nipa no woni ne koye ye no na wonim se nim guase beba etire wan dwen ochina but ene na wo ye den odwene ye se ne wo niema wo benya nti na wokoye sa de no but de make ne se ye ngina afidie we so enka nkyere ne se onkoyi nyinsa ne ntungu akwala ne tena se ye abomination okoyi tugu a ye murder nti be me na tena se na ye abomination na akwala no ebia bibia nyame pese ode ne beye no aye nhyira de ama ebusua ne oman ni nyina na ni monyam hye e de ama onyankopon because Say yehwe Bible mu kura David no onye den. Na ne maame ya nware no, oye mpena ba. But Onyankopon de ni besi wo hene. Onyankopon onfa ho edu bebi a animguasie bi wo ho a esese nipa wo sachira wadwena wo ka se saade we ya meyeye my mistake. Wo sire wo kunu bonifache na wo sire wo Nyankopon so bonifache. Na se be ma ne oti ase so no betena biemu a fine. Oso ono ntena biemu a papa no memfi papa ni biem ko ne kobo wo bra na ye wadwuma na wo Nyankopon ye wadom na wo a na wahwe wo ba na me gidi ye se nim guase na beba ne se wo de wa kwan nyina so hye Onyankopon sa Onyankopon so be yi be ma foforo de aye de e de ama no no so age akola no se ne ba na se wo be yi nyi se na gudie me pacho eno de not
what or say not o se akola ne de kipe edienti wunnim botan ti anyame de sa akola ne bae nyame wo botan ma obi o ebi obi nam wonum you feel so you were born out of wedlock, yeah? And found whether you were born in a relationship or out of wedlock. But out of some messy situation, no, God is about to turn a situation around. Me pacho change the say ko jen kratwo sima mienu pe e ba se say nyame nhyɛ.
You're a miracle worker. You're a destiny changer. Ujini ayapide. Eti yeni opinye bida. Yeni opinye bida. Yeni opinye bida. Kenya ewo ma. Century Samaya. Me boye cho. This year with you. Now what's it here for Uncle Sweet? It's so far him. Now what a year day. I didn't see my mama busa say. Young Kupono or him. Saji for sorry. Sorry, not a can go. Never you know, you're a miracle worker. You're a destiny changer. Ujini ayapide. Eti yeni opinye bida. Yeni opinye bida. Yeni opinye bida. Kenya ewo ma. Century Samaya.
Akoje nkrato kakraba sani edi kankan na edwumaku a eso yasne ewo woman thou are loose so say Israel secret oils sani Canada no obaya say Israel secret obi send me private message say what is that about ebia sani ekin who say likely said the man might be going through some spiritual battle. Likewise obanos might be going through spiritual battle. Who say nipa de we are there. In America, Obi say, what at all is man? You are what? You are a living body, right? You have a body, but you are what? You are spirit, right? And you have a soul living in what? Living in the body. Now, there be our da, and Yama Echoes ever one nipa wonya that won't yasi. Ebia now I want to one over die. What mo say? You don't need a prophet to tell you. Say, what's not said now? Was so about to say, wait, dear, nyame be in koye. Mitimi say, Bibia tochima ewo baby. Ebia na or the saying, curse be reni wo family no so unso obi ka cheme da no se na busuem ema ni nyina timi wu tu enso aware ema emema no so ni madie pa okọ edwuma wa ye edwuma cha 2-3 months na eyi na di nam se we enye kwa o because omu nyese omu ni certificate omu wo certificate ema no so ho ofepa bibi aye na atochima but so utimi call Israel secret oil sa hey me na make catch. There are oils, or say break any curse. You know, and I say there are all sorts of things out there to say. I mean, I make catch you. Say just follow the instructions as you're given. And now yeah, the wood this one will be dear dancing. Now and then or say 2 paddies, 1 girl. What do I say? It's a father, his son, and the son's wife. 2 paddies and a girl. Now since be the air coso. Now. The panel has agreed say an abortion is out of the question. Internet say the lady has to have the baby. But say the best way is to abort. Hey kweku. Muntio kweku said the best way is to abort. Sometimes we should find a way to avert impending family crisis. This can be a disaster. Of course, it can be a disaster. But sakola no say na make say ye nim nenti anyame ma akola ne bai. Yeah. What I say? And I wiase mo ayeti nyame wo botai de ye den edi mo bia o. Unim ni akola no baba be and then wo kweku na celebrate for more say dey ben for more for nane. Ebia no china no akola no na baba be celebrate no ebia 8 months. But what ma say? That child could even become the president of the United States. Obetimi abe prime minister wo UK ase. Obetimi aye whatever he wanted to be. You know, bia hey, ye no mo etiti ekura no. You know, that crew be ne man beka se sankrofo e no me de masem kotwa omo ye den. Omo tena ho e ka asem no masumdwe ye den. E ba ye maninya clarity. Personally, and I say, you know, the panel has agreed say abortion may not necessarily be the right thing. But sanya can say so that a family crisis will be averted. Okay, that is also your opinion. Onyame shall say what the opinion then. Mr. Manoji, if this child becomes a president, is it a blessing? Unim, se nyame ka so be shirawa. Ono na onim nia oye. What I say because I say he knows the end from the beginning. Onim nenti akola naba at this time. It might inconvenience the parents. It might be a disaster in the family. It might even be an abomination because incest. But at the same time, there is a reason why this child is here. And if we were to sit and say that child should be aborted now, we are doing a great disservice. Can say, unless there is an abusive situation that has gone on. All right, someone could say the guy is probably the woman is going through an emotional trauma. Becker said the man will be going through emotional instability if this comes up. But at the end of the day, is that not better than live with an abortion? Knowing say, hey, and then sometimes to come Becker say say we did 5. Or to one can say Bianca, we did 10, we did 20. Nebisa won't say, how can you live and forgive yourself? Say, hey, and Casa Colanity where? And KB as I say, Miss Money crowd bit me as in your mammy. Eh? Or say your woman now so. Yeah. A colony Pia. Mena me catch on the home for so. May what a colebi hair. A colony do one punaka away, a saint your mammy or back of summer. No one bam for so, or nippe be our air day. I won't for so. Uncle Finn patching up is okay.
And I won't say abortion, banner say a colony. Was there is a likelihood to say 1 year.
You may never have a child.
A second attempt.
Yeah.
So, and you know, my first is I can't know how to serve as a reminder. And if something should go on crown pa, I'm going to say, hey, Massa, first one crown and number no.
And I would say the other thing is that let's say if the woman goes to have an abortion, the likelihood most of them are not very possible. So Barney may have an abortion but may never get pregnant again.
Yeah.
Then no swear. Then say back when you crown where you not actually. Into what happens after that? Never only Bema net one ne Bama. Bema no so bet me afa chia kwako. Then no so the insane baby. I know about me boy.
And of course and made us say no intimacy because ebia once you be or nani destiny mono ebia or baba ko pen obey den and obey and na wakwako nyin saying it is okoyi akola ni tugu na wa anwu bie mu a se be ma no ka so onware ni bie mu a obekwa ko ware be ma oba foforo no na yeden no ne natena na wawo na ono nso aka se ade a meye nimguase enti se nimguase enti ne minko yi akwala ne ntungu mama nka nkyere be ma ne mpo na me ne be ma ne ntena ochine bi na se wan kwankọ wo bie mu a be ma no be fa wachi akwakofa oba foforo se na busuafo si wo hia ba ese se oyede ese se owo ede ma omuti ade bi enipa wo ye bia enjini sesi animguase a ede beba ba dwene se abofra no ebia oye eba ba akopɛ onyankopɔn ede ne ma ede na abofra no oba beye wo wiase onyankopɔn akwan de eye sonko because akola no so oba wiase a wa be wiase ena nye ne nipa beka ena besesa akora ne hyebra a wosoro de ato ne so da ena sa akola no so no sankola na ba ne sa onyankopɔn tumi de omu si bebi e mo mo be ya dansidie e de ma abusua ene oman nyina omu tumi ye nipa titiri because sankola na ya na nipa mfa omu nye den emfa mo nye hwe ye ka se nipa we ebi oye dwamamba enipa we o one na ase ene wo ye enti ebia se nipa ni makora ne kora omu be sere no da ne de nyina but sa nipa no eye nyame tutu omu anamo ye den esi ye se de be ya omo be ye nhira ede ayede ede ama ebusua na ede ema oman enti de America ne say nyinse ne mane nkoyi nyeden entungu animguase ne de aba se otumi tena se na ogie animguase ni nyina at the end no obeye okay ba se wo ka se wo koyi atu egu a na wan kan kire be ma no na papa no so ehu se wo wan kan kire be ma no papa ne be force say time bia wo kunu ni wa one obeye bibi because wan kan kire be ma no a once awakoko nyinsa na to egu no wa mana ne wa na bie mu obebo be ma na mane obeka kire se meka kire no e na wo so ye oba no ebebo wo hu se na okoka kire be ma na be ma yi bisa me na me koka se ampa na asa kofa warija ye ayeden e dia ba enu na beginning no meka se baby a bema ni wo bia nka onfre no na onka nche ne se emergency opaniche ombre fie enti so obefie a obetumi aka che ne se wo de wadampo na wonim de ye na papa ne force no ne wo dae na one wo dae no wo ho mfa wakọ hospital ye sisei na aba wo de ade na to papa ne so bema ne beja wa mani njao
what say na wo between no ne papa no
wo afiri mu se be ye between wo any papa no because se wo husband who say wo ni papa ni nyina ate ase na moda ya e de anim guase kese na aye de aba enti ka kire ne say papa no be ye den obe force no ne wo da ye what ase e na be ma so force wo ba wo be ye wo hu bia e bia wontumi nje wo ho but one wo da ye no se we say wo ho na mo feel okay wo ko hospital ko check ye no yes say na aye den asi be a bear man baby house say aden at that time or no die and one more na mane what I say but say we you won free mu a ebe boa o eno ti na make say time ma papa no on ne papa ne die ba ko pe krampo no na wo say wo free ni kru no na ni kru ni ba fie e ka che ne say opanicho baby bia wo bia onye den ombra because emergency
ma ko ne de
but wo wan count wo na da ba ko mienu miensa continuously ama wanya ama wa fefru still wo mo be mana mane afi na wo bisa de wo pese wo ye wo nkoyi ntungu papa no akokora no so ono so opeba no enti wo so pese wo ma papa no ana so pese wo yin nsa ni tugu but I was say wo ma nsa ni ye de e wo ho na wo now the be man o so obejai wa mani njai wo papa no memfa abofra ne ma papa no memfa wo ba ne nyeden e ma no memma papa no enka se wo de wo be ko baby no akwakoje ne ba because ade na mumienu mu aye no ya abomination enu mi betimi aba da abusu anim but de make say wo se wo ba ne yi wuti ye de efri sa ade anim enti e de chew pa ene wo se wo de pa be ma no bie wa no ka de esi eye de e kire be ma no be ma ne de obone be chewa wo de be chew won fa nchewa wasre no bone fa che se de wa ye bia on fa nchewa na wo de one wo ntena bie mu mpa oma wo nye den oma wo nko hwe ena onyankopɔn te wo soro no ade a onyame hwehwɛ firi nipa ho se wo fom a wo beje wo fom so atum se sei na maye enu nti na da bia ye ka se onyankopɔn se David ye the apple of his eye adentia David fom pe no wakɔ ne nkotodwa ne no wasere onyankopɔn bɔ ne fakyɛ enti se nipa wo fom a e wo se wo nu wo ho na wo sere nipa na wayɛ ne bɔne no wo sere ne bɔne fakyɛ na wo san sere onyankopɔn bɔne fakyɛ because ade we ya wo ye onyankopɔn ye chiwade na wayɛ because onyankopɔn nu mu asɛm enkyerɛ saa ɛna wakɔkɔyɛ saa nti sɛ wo pa wo kunu na kyɛwa pa wo soro nyankopɔn so ayɛ den akyɛw ɛna wo pa wo nyame akyɛw na wo pa bɛɛma na akyɛwa ɛsunsunsun aso ne ne anim guaseɛ but onyankopɔn de wo bɔne bɛkyɛw ɛna sɛ wo sa akɔyi nyinsa no tugu a ɛno so wasa akɔkɔyɛ bɔne baako ɛwɔ nyame anim ɛnsɛ sɛ wokum wakɔkum enti wo deɛ kyɛ sɛ not enti deɛ meka ne sɛ mesrɛw sɛ nke betumi a frɛ wo kunu no no mbrɛ firi ne pa ne kyɛw sɛ betumi a na sɛ wo wɔ maame bi fakɔto n'anim sɛ maame wei deɛ mesrɛw deɛ asi ni mesrɛw me frɛ me kunu aba fie mesrɛw yɛnkɔ na menkɔpa ne kyɛw na menka nkyerɛ ne sɛ deɛ asi ni on deɛ ɔnware me bie mu kora ɔngyae me na menyɛ den na menkɔ na papa no ɔfɔ so me fa hyɛ ne sɛ wafɔ so sɛ wode hyɛ ne sɛ wafɔ so wa papa no ɔntumi nka hwee nema wo kun ni hu sɛ adeɛ no ɛnyɛ wo fault saa because ɔbaa deɛ bɛrima ɛfɔ so sɛ ɔne wo bɛda wonni ahoɔden saa wate aseɛ na saa issue ni nya den etuo ntwa na wo so woyɛ free na kɔ wo bɛrima no so obetimi aka sɛ ɛnyɛ hwee sɛ papa no wo si wɔ fɔ so wo di a wo di akɔla no sɛ wo yɛ nyina emogya ebia men kan kyerɛ wo bia nipa nyina behu sɛ me ne wo na ayɛ den me ne wa wo akɔla ne tifia ha bi ba sɛ wentumi anka no kra nkyerɛ no amma bɛrima na ehu sɛ ebia mistake bi na baayɛ na wo se wo twɛn ama nyinsɛn no aba ama bɛrima na bisa wo sɛ wo ne hwan na nyem anasɛ wakɔ wo akɔla no no makɔyɛ DNA yɛbɛhwehwɛ mu na akɔla no nyɛ ne badeɛ no deɛ wayɛ big mistake but animu ya bɔ bɛrima na amaneɛ sɛ de bɛyɛ a wo nso bɛnya wuti ayɛ de adi mu kakra because sɛ wo pie mpo na obi hu sɛ wo nyem a na yɛse ya weesi mate sɛ amanfoɔ bɛka sɛ papa ne repeal papa ne for so no ne wo da obi nka sɛ wapene so ɛne papa na da ebi a 10 times anasɛ whatever continuously what I say but ɛsɛ sɛ wo pe ɛfrɛ bɛrima no na wo pa na kyɛw sɛ ɛnyɛ saa krampo a wobɛtumi afrɛ wo maame na wasrɛ no na wo ne bɛrima no nyinaa yɛ den ahyia no wapa na kyɛw no wayi asɛm no gu papa ne tiri so yakopɔ nhyira wo
nyame nhyira wo ɔbaa ase animanim yia ɛwɔ so wotumi yɛ den frɛ wo kunu no ɔyɛ den ɔbɛfie crisis talks na wotumi yɛ den ɛpɛpɛ bi ka ho na mokɔkɔ srɛ na wode asɛm no yɛ den ɛto n'anim nyinsɛ yiye tugo anaasɛ ɛyi deɛ yɛn deɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛagye atom yɛ sɛ not on this platform Kweku say counselor, the pregnancy is a conflict between Christianity and societal right, a choice between disgrace and peace. In life, you sometimes have to take decisions that are not familiar or acceptable. Accepted. But in the name of peace and progress, life can be about risk. So you accept failure to wrong and right. You're right. Also, sometimes we need to be upfront when we've erred and say, you know what, I put my hand up, I did it. You know, and then get people involved, sit down, talk about it, and get the issue up. I know that there is this societal aim, but at the same time, no, do two wrongs make a right? Two wrongs will never, you know, the act itself was wrong. Committing this abortion is also what? It's also wrong. It will never resolve anything. You know, by sitting down and talking about it, I say, and penny for say, as somewhere to send credit, they are not needing. I can't emphasize. See through is not a gutter for me to jump. It is a gift. I will jump and grab with both hands. No problem. Keep grabbing. Mr. Yossi, is this a mistake? Because when you were putting the pen drive into the unit system, you planned it. No kind of wakano. Adwene no who say before we commit certain acts, ya dia premeditated, ya adwene ho, ya planning. Abaywa we or ya masse, but minyana me ni sing. Minyana tuma me dinner. Mpacho hey, wo minyawa. You understand?
Papa ni dear, papa ni dear.
Papa need your problem.
Papa ni dear. And I said there was one girl no. And me say also no one ne ire wo baako and I mammy ni wuye. Ti or one girl no, and you girl and you're careful. So when you know saying say na a bit my by saying the baba copa. Because if you be or her or munim or nim papa ni nim dear walker. And you girl and you're careful. Said ye more cano. On man and you on said ye on friend you know omra as soon as possible. And you will be a say said no by a cano. Assembly or her nipa no and sana waka no said ye SC na what me new kununi neshia. Because I same way as sema a year that's it. And it's a one shiny year now could any person be a be different that's it, but on share on shim on pe will be a on one who say nipas messy dear what Tima sema na say many enemy kunutna said the last near year program no. Obi a okwa ware a wonu kuno mo mo ferifo obi a mo fi se na no odu onko hu se nipa no ono ne nko kasa na o mo mfre okunu no na se de na oba ya ka no onka se sei ne siye e na enya fe no mo kwotena ase abonkura akeka se papa na wo ye de na one ne dai once a one nada na one nada enya fe no obi e kobusa ne questions bia then no obema no kura benya sympathy office won ware ne kura na ebia obetwen kakra okay ama na ho time ama ne ma bi wahele ne self afi no de beba ne say papa na so to free fie ho because o fie ho a na ware enye save and na ne family enye save enti papa ne de say oni no kunuba no mo tena se afin say be ma na be taking a decision say opese papa ne da so tena fie ho de a e yo no anasem so obekwa akoto kakapa beto ne mpaso a ene de e yo no anasem enti no oba na nya careful ma said ye can say ni mguase enti bi a obekwa akose na ne de ma o masa adwene ne ma ne trim.
Yeah, that's Uncle William. Or say, counselor, the child too can be an armed robber or a drug addict. Hey, what if she gives birth and he becomes a ridicule in the eyes of either her husband or in-law? Hey, Asamo. Or say, and that child can be a weed smoker too. Hey, kweku. Nyami huye mobo. Mr. Giosi, though God forgave David, did you know the consequences of his sins? Who said every sin has its own consequences? In Pachotima say. And I was most of the time we think, say, oh, because I've asked God to forgive me, you know, there are no consequences. No, God will forgive you, but there is always the consequence that comes with it. Oh, the consequence, you know, the Obi Bisasa why? It's, you know, it's like a deterrent. Once you know, say this, so you don't fall into that the next time. Maybe I can say, I like somebody who makes a mistake, rises up out of that, and then moves on. But make sure not to repeat the same mistake. At the end, let's just say we share baby I want the mistake in him. And you know, who say we enyaba abrante papa akokrane naide on another yin say den aba. But getting rid of the baby for the sake of it be obey societal ridicule, and as I say, ni say no, will not solve the issue. Patriotism say because about this I said nyama boni mienu and I den why you know now. No, I will not allow Sabia. Uncle Sanyin Seno. No more Senekano, Onye, or the saying, call a family crisis meeting. Ebiana Nikuno Emra, and now send Uncle William Obaya. Uncle Fee, what do you think, say, at this stage, no, the lady should do?
Oh, says, and Yaka say, as I say, Obano Manicone, away. Say this is what has happened. Now, Berman, no dear, but this at the moment, be age na Berman so. So, it is Obano catch any corner reaction and as a response, and then a bit take it from there. nti no sesi ano eso ba na de nti me ka che ne ku no ofre friends ofre if anything na omo miensa omo ntena se na omo nka nkyere papa no sorry omo nka nkyere abrantie no
okay
sa abrantie no still ano so onti asia na omo pepanyi bi nya de
oh not just say the father abrantie no ne papa ne oba
omo miensa no
na we no who say so omo miensa no bibi besi wo ho because me took na me de me reja o say me papa hey who say in such situation is a penim bi ante hono mu a abrantie betimi atwe sekan obetimi atwe tuo obetimi abɔ ne papa na say aye ne wi ne bibi ama obi akopra na so obi ewu nti most often than not in such cases I feel say a best to get an elderly person obi a or your very for and I say penim bi what I say
say asew de ebufuo kura babat ferry bi be bani mu say obetimi ato ne nsa na say bi e na hu say de bia nso a wo ka ho asem no we hu say de wo beka na obi wo ho a wo kɔ friend say o metena wa asem but what ti wa asem no nso a
no ni asem no
ono so afi no
so obese no kra
yes
na as oba tan ya oye oba na nkasa maame no enton
so
ne ba
there
wa
I am
say o de ne ba asem be kwa abonte koma obi enti se wan fa ni papa pa na ma metena mu dia na asem no kra wa say no
yes some who say no nam fofo kra nye so mo bem
David
ko adam for the obeko
na papa no kra de ese oba ne ne mu ne kasa wi ansa na ba omo involve papa no so omo miensa na nipa for tenase na papa no ho bia besa je different issue omo ne be ma ne kasa wi a na afi no na omo nipa kro no pese otie free papa na no say na ebia say oba ne maami na ne papa enti no omo pese omo busa papa no say yampa se one nada obeka se omo busa se one ne da impression ya na ba once one nada ne de one nada
say once say 5 times one nada
na afi no omo ne be ma na sa akokasa se omo ne papa na kasa waji atum nti no the next step ne de then no ho na ebia be ma ne be decide say ene papa ne free fie ho anasa oba no ntimi nware ne biem anim go ase ba wo say omo hu say omo a omo no yedu enye obia na ye friend say emfa hu say obi ye bishop ba na no nyedu o ka wasem kire na ebetene ena obi ye o papa obi ye o maame nso no nso na no nyedu enti asem we ade a eso open
ye nim guasi o as a mother na say as a father one kasa wo ba asem we ya to no
wuntimi fa nkoto abonti nti
no asem ya moke akame eyo o ka sa asem bia ye kan wo program issue some months ago na mami bia abawe bi de na asem kokoda na onim se mami do mami peninke wo se na no do okay enso mami ne kura na sana o spread ya asem no kura na no o say asem no o se ba o mami a wawo o no te wo ya na onim se nim guase we bi be kan ntine nya de o de be kwa bonten onyame hu yemo ankofin patron up is okay bia
obaya can send me the best people to come in eyo so ban ni parents o ha omo ni the best people to come in papa no ne eye as oba ne papa ne ma mienu pe
okay
no betima ba
oba wate ese oba ne mam ne papa pe ne wo sombe kwekusi oba ya so you want the lady to lie hey what if the happy gets the police involved the in-law can be charged for rape now say no dey if he charge anyon ne call ba ne dem nyame hu yemobo oh Bex or say sorry I'm late darling you can watch it back and then or say 2 parties 1 girl oh watch it back album say and then yasem ne mu hwam ye pa or say no right or wrong way to solve this issue it is dicey that can get messy down the road do you leave things alone and avoid your in-law and keep part of a secret every human being has. When it comes to things like this, personally, I don't think this is something that you can keep as a secret. When or they say your in-law in himself or no one more, are you keeping a secret from your husband and your parents? A time will come. Who feels say be a secret? In-law nang sakrabi to me because I call with me banon. Now, the best way is for the family to sit and what and have a talk. the fact that everyone has a secret doesn't, or say the choice is what is daring. You're so right. The choice is extremely daring. Or say, yeah, my baby's here. Hey, serious. What your dog? Kweku. Or say, can this marriage continue peacefully with the pregnancy and later with the child? Trouble looming. My brother. Who's that? And some will cost you. And some will see shaman for whom. Wow, obedient or not, can you? Maybe where you be or no, or then a diaba. Obi or one farm mo, no aquaco saying insano. But this same yinsa aquaco say, thinking say you're saving your marriage. The same idea no bet me, I say, the same idea no, I say a bushia. You know where? Let's be rational here. Well, as some abba. Bonia kwako bem, father-in-law, one yard, wakwako foul daughter-in-law. Ah, yes, ni exo, obani exo, ne you know our warreno. Now when I be say, father-in-law, one yard, they say went to me and show so. Miss Jessie rather than in Sabacount. No two me cran as a moon crema, yes, I dear no. Pachoco, unya mini baby, no only hands, no moon paye, not sardian, because I did way any among what the Bible cassette here. Because Wobano Crano may find it difficult to forgive you, but I pray for grace and understanding. Say, assume ever be for honor. I say, Bex, I say, yeah, I was doing my assignment. Oh, Yamin Shaw say, if a hubby finds out, he should also revenge by chopping his wife's hobby. Tit for that, ye come apart. Hey, Kweku. I say, Bex, oh, the men come home. But Kwekulabi, Aden, someone chop his son's wife, Anna. Okay, now what kind of someone has chopped his son's wife? Hey, Asamo. The sex can really bring disgrace if you don't think with your head, but private part. Dignity should always be your guide. Ah, me chopun saying. Dignity. Sex can always bring disgrace. Oh, hey, 2 minutes, 10 minutes of pleasure. Need the lifetime. Of ridicule and disgrace at their bro. We were not saying, we were saying. And ye, because once I am our traces out the females own to mensa. We are yourself. Tina was saying, who said, I didn't know if you are saying your bra, if you are somewhere when your bra, I will share baby your connection at one yam, a water, Miss Row. No, retract. It's better to retract than to fall into it. If you are quite a fan, some baby. When we send your corner a danger zone, now we sign which ya, we knew be any as a moment. I made me on my assignment. Now, pass a man say danger, and I made me take a room. Never me see a minion a day. You saw the signs. And I was like, can you imagine? Oh, but now didn't say for found. We say, hey, where the afa me lie. Well, lie afa, and so she changed some baby. Oh, Obano Tibe be Jane, thinking, send a yure. With Jan urania, there are some Jano. No, I say, apparently, when you Saturday, it's betting him about a heart attack. Walk or crown so, I'm sure Saturday, next time I'll call an open your stroke. I don't know because I'm be or say, what would you have to Nairo? Nairo. Oh, baby, I'll be corner. Pay or the badger. Into money careful. I'm more for you. Yammy, mobile. Yeah, and I basically say, I abomination or say, counselor, I have a question for you. If you are dating a twin who is very identical, if you end up chopping the other due to mistaken identity, is it wrong? What if it is an honest mistake? Hey, me pacho Kweku, I'm a mother of twins, right? Mamenka se mincho. Every twin, I know they are identical. If they are identical, that is. But there is something about who nipana, who girlfriend na, you always know. Minim say, obibeka so medium minim almost said it. Mark be almost who be the same, but there is always something. I bet you say, oh, where your penny na where then where your kakra. Na so when him say penny, and I wouldn't need date. I say, would date kakra. Na. And your mom was sending some money Anthony Bonnie to Kofakaka. What do you mean? Who say, may catch your cuckoo? Says I don't know what if you want. I say, what if it is an honest mistake? You know, mistakes do happen. But me pacho, a yet dana nipan, say your penny now dating a night kakra. kakra be hu say na say enye sei what am I say enti on allow sad the man in den e ma ne ma men kan tell one thing about twins they love each other enti no we yare a oti we yaw we ye ade a ode ye na be ne ya no on pese ode be ni nua no enti no on ma ho kwan me nim de ebia na there are another set of twins out there ebia but on ma ho kwan say we onim say enye wo na ye ne boyfriend na obema no enye dwuma sa
na nkomo a woni panyi be di no woni kakra ba be toa
ebe toa so
bo say nsisi so
because kakra ne be say what's going on nti ebia na ono kra betimi aka say hey ebia no you're speaking to the wrong person and that's to say but say when it down now this aboni we am catch you who so that we need Mr. Kennedy was saying the father-in-law is a shameless father-in-law. And so I can go Syria where they were doing a poto. I said, what if you end up meeting her in Doomso? Kweku. Doomso saying. Doomso. America won out in Doomso home. What if the other has a crush and you meet her in Doomso? Blackout can be a trap. Anyway, blackout can be a trap, mom. But if she has a crush, I'm sorry, say, let's say, or Jenny sister and the boyfriend, Anna. What do you say? Sadio, a dintawantawa, ebony pantamo. It might not necessarily be twins, right? It could be just siblings. But what call yes, Sadio, we are. Hey, what you are some eye day? Abba, because Sadio, way a day friction, Beba family name between the siblings, you know, because. Say any down ho say a mistake obefeel say wonim say nipa we me date no na one na kwakwa sade no asem bi eniwa obeka obetie o because you know say he's dating this person eye den na one ne kokoye sade we eye ni amo ho ntinia ma bi wo ho a enye say ye den ye ma ho kwan ma den esi also let's hope the father-in-law doesn't chop the lady's sister or her own daughter hey bex asam na waka ni ye o sa father-in-law no what can I say, mommy? I said, let's hope the father-in-law doesn't chop the lady's sister. I said, no, I can't chop the lady's sister or her own daughter. Because father-in-law will now soon say, Bonica crying. I won't need to.
Lady no crown, no quan ya no. No need be.
He's capable of doing it. I said, no, I can't. Not train, and
as a Banico also know or Papa never say,
hey. Hey. There's a father-in-law or obeying Papa for. Oh, yeah. And Yamia drove a hand and a did you ever see me part your final word.
I said, no.
I didn't say,
but there be a make us say, I sing beer, yam fasty kind in trim, but a nipan a day, because when you upon a money panyan, some money the yede, a man de casa. Na bebre na yaka na me gidi ye say yeni aye tie ene yeni aye hwe yen YouTube ene Facebook omo mutie wo radio so minim se wo bi afa ababia ye den afri mu obi wo ho a na one ebia one na ase edeti ebia na ase be ma na ase oba onim se eye normal but asem we ya esi no minim se nipa ne besesa na wafa bibia ye den e de afri mu obi also so a obi timi di ni nua ba eye den etimi ekoda obi also so a sene na uncle fee eka no entafo mienu minim obi a sa nipa no na omoso eye entafo mienu a omo date emba na obi a date opposite sex no enti baako ba ya baako ni hono baako ne koye den ekoda ye.
Wow.
Oh, it is an yamani nyina no ye ya e di no me na ye den ebre ye but ya na ye hu se sadie we ya ye eno me bi beba be ye den e baba beto ye so da bia me ka se bibia wo ye bia no men dwen enenko adwen ochina because e wo ye bone a David nyeso nyankopon wan punish no o punish no wo nyankopon ne ba ye bone a enka se wasre bone fa chenti no punishment a esese odi ma ono onfa ma odi be ma what you saying ti boni bia obeye bia no obekọ akoto di esese ye di tua wo kan obekọ akoto emre ne so a wonsa beka won sa be ye de ebe kanti bibia ye bia na sese ye hu se esunsunsun aso bi wo ho a ochena ede be ye den ede be bre ye ade bi wo ede be bre ye yankasa ebe sa de abre ye ba esan de abre ye ba ebia fourth generation na enkola no a omo be chire no mu nim se ade wei ene bia me makwakoye ena me ma ene me ma esu tua soka ebia omo nye den omo nim na de wo haw ne amanye bi ede ato ebia omo aware so ana omo adwuma so ana se omo awo so na sa no me na ba enkola ne so but omo nim ho hwe eno nti na bible ka se ye gyanom aye bone na ye tua soka bone a ye gyanom ye na ye nsanye den enimu bi but ye na ye tua soka de a ene esesei ni sambre wo se yetumi sesa free niema bi a ye nim se ye secret a ye nim se nipa bi emfa na ni nye den enhu ye a ye gusu a ye se we de ma ye nyensie na se wukuru no wo hu de me ne wo ye se wo yiri no wo hu de me ne wo ye se me fa nua ba mienu a wo sister penyu no ohun de me ye nti wo de ye nye den ye nkoso a ne ye nye but ochine bi bibi wo ho a won sa beka ansa na watwam aye den atwam akọ nti yen sesan free ye niema bebree ho yen sesan free niema a ye nim se eboa ye but emoa ye ye sesan free ho a ebeboa ye yankasa de me ka tro ba ne se yakasa bebree etiefo ene ahwefo so de o madwen kire bebree aye den e de aba se wono ankasa tenase a onfa bibi nye den emfiri mu se de be ya ebeboa wono ankasa ne dache na aboa community no because unim ni akola no ba be ye wo wiase e na be ma no se woni ne tena na wowo a na se wanka no kra nkire no a na ochena waase no mefa ne se wo sugar daddy no ebe ka se ne bani a no mkoye DNA a na be ma ne hu se akola we kura ye ne papa ba eno de na wanye ni ye because eno mpokra de ebufu kese ebe ye den ebe banti ni best thing is wo ka no kra ye den e de kire no na se obeka se kwa na wa ye den na wako megidi ye se ne ade a ye suan ene nsem abai wanya bibia afrim na wa ye nhira na meso ma ye den ma ye nhira ye fa nkwa adwendwem da bia de meka ne se niema bi wo ho ne ye ya ye fa nyame asem entoto ho because asem no na betenetene ye asem no na be ye den ebe boa ye de mi ye e de na menya afi so ebi ni se na ye ka se niema bi wa ye fa ne physical but niema bi wo ho a eye spiritual ye fa spiritual so enye den enka ho obi ho betumi asori akon atia se wenya warepa obi betumi akase aden na bi akola ketwa wenya nimonyam sei ende megu wanimu ase but na wunim enti se wo ware a menjai mpaibo menfa wo mpaibo nto ho obi ho obe ware a obom paye na wonyankopon ama na ware wo se de wodi mpaibo giye no fa mpaibo ye den ese akora saade no enti se wan fa mpaibo ankora saade no obonsam so de nani nje ho ne aware ono so wo kwan a obefa so obeya obeji sa we japade no ye den e de free wunsem because oba no se nka ni kru ni ho empo no de mpaibo e na osua nyame asem aka saade we nka emeto no ka bonifo na hihya to no nka emeto no because niema bi wo ho a na se wo bom mpae a wo da wo nyame da de ahintadi eye den de ba besi no nyame tumi da na di ye den e kire ma wo bo ho mpae no nyame si ano enti se no ye mpaebofo a enka onyankopon esi sa niema na no eye den e de ma no enti yensua niema bebre se ye betumi aye mpaebofo ye betumi abom mpae de ama ye de ye ne ye busua because bible says ebusua omo ye mpaebofo omo ka bom ebusua ni nyina join ni omo hands ka bom no se ebusua no bonsam tumi nye den entity but de omo enye den en omo emmom paye together no obonsam tumi rem keke na waye den na wase ebusua no ito nyankopon hira se wo ka ye ho na wasua bibi na menso mesua bibi wo nso message a wo de ba ye mu na ye den na hye ye nyina ye fo na etu ye nyina ye so nkran ama ye nya bibi papa afri mu onyame enhira megidi ye se yesu ya adom Saturday obeba na wasane ye aba behia e wo women's of prayer ye wia na ye de obada na atoa so didi ye say obeye nhyira osoro nyankopon nhyira me da se
onyankopɔn ɔnhyira wo. Na sɛnea ɔbaeɛ a ɛka sɛ Saturday wo bada na sisi am sɛ yɛbɛ shift time no to 10:30 UK time. But wo a yɛ wo follow program no wo sɛ yɛ start 11. But amanfoɔ sɛ yɛ time no ɛyɛ den ɛhyɛ. Nti yɛpɛ sɛ yɛde extra half an hour nti yɛbɛ start from 10:30 UK time no nyame yɛ adom a nti mpa ne kyɛw yɛnhyɛ ne nso. Uncle William, Pacho, Sima Bay, Mianumi and Sibi, Pacho, or final words in it.
Yo, medasi. Said ye na ya kano. Ye bekane se obano on friend yukunu baby obia ompe o mame ana o papa. So mame no papa entiasia ompe ne ferrefu obia omunimu no. Na omumfa asem ne nto nanim. Na said ye omobeken bia no onyentum. Because David ye be se bone we ye bone na pese wo kata so a we ye bone ne more. Abra okofa yuri ire no oye ye ase ko ye akata so but ekoko dru baby ma o mayeku no. Nti se wo ye bone na wanhwe na pese wo kata so a bone no eye more. Nti no de si no on ma full stop ensi ho na o the onye mfom so ntum na esunsun sanso bi e de beba no onye ntum. But the air can say a quanchra ye chireno no so yenesa unyami begi nature ama bibia atodi na odien munyam shebebenya mese nyame nam Prayerwinners TV so na unyamia asa sustaining on any family in back enti said na yenua ba oba ye kanon yenso ayeti ha na de ni yesua free mo yensua bibi free mo se ye no obi kwotena yeja yekunu ama yenua ba na se yenua be ma na se yensinom yenhwe ni nyina yenteki ni nyina into consideration na yenhwe sade na ye na beboa yen a ansa na yaye ena se wo ye oba na wo ye warefo na wo akɔfa mpena ede ade na beboa o emmoa o se de yenua be ye de bia ye ka se enye sex ene kipu be ma ena the same thing enye sex nso na kipu oba nti se motia eso hu se bibi betimasia mabako akodi baby just 3 months and now 6 months. It doesn't give me permission say me yire ne ho ntimi konkofa oba foforo. Sanso na oba nso etie. Nti yensua we nyina se de be ya ye bedi aware a ye ware ni na ye fe ne nipa nso ahwe esua because enipa be sa aware kra oh enye hwe but eye bibi because ade nyame ani gye ho no se wo ye ni ya onyame nso enhire bi ewo mu no ode be domo na ye ni monyam hye ama na ahye nyame nso ani monyam kakra meka no
Nyame enhyira na che se yesi o chame oni mu asem ka o se na wasomo a wo mwate ne Uncle William mekan Uncle V pacho final words then because and asem na ma ebi aboto ahye bi nso nkran ama mo hu se che se achia nso nya den emui
yo so for me that say yes nipa ye de enso ye de ye nwene nam na angaden na efe se o papa hwew akọ school na wanya adwuma papa na wasi dan na o papa ye lonely na wa ware na wo so ye nyina ye de ye metina as one family because of us o papa ye lonely but ya oye dia papa na o ye ne papa na akwa ne friend say into tuaba abusuanim na dia meka kire tiefo ne omo a omo hwe nyina ne se no ma bi wo hwa ese yetimi ye den yetimi avoid because minimo bi a no ne ex e wo ho and for some reason no a friend say omo jaaye and be ma ne back room no ware foforo tie wo hwa na ne ex no Ghana no or friend say on man invitation no mra ha ne ade say ni say but be ma ne nim say the ex ne ba the besinti no wan pene so and be ma no so ko Ghana oh otimi ka say o maba but me ma unhume
okay so
because on him say hanti no maybe wo ho let's try to avoid it so enti no maybe wo ho a ese ye den yitimi avoid enti no akra me meka wo sa asem we ho a kire Ewuraba ne say dia ya ka no sɛ ne maame ne papa te ase a ɔnka nkyerɛ ɔmo na ɔmo mfra abrant ne kunu no na ɔmo mfa nto n'anim and then their ne kunu about the reaction you know, then they can take it from there. Other than that in there before say on one kasa catch the kunu na say ne papa no bibi sa ba de tiye champion for the omunim kwan on be fa so a on betimi atena se no maka asem no ma asomdwe and say be man no on pe ne yene ne biomu and then I just say on one kasa we decided to me so kakra meka.
Yeah, that's it. Ashefo native for Moshe Yembo Prayerwinners TV. Ewo Facebook and I say YouTube. Onyankopon onhiramo. Even so na wo see your media Facebook de menenje ho. Obetimi akọ Google Play Store. Na wa download the Prayerwinners TV and radio app no. And also obetimi ahwe wo so live. And now also say bia wo ye Apple device user. And also call www.evangelicalwinners.org.uk. evangelicalwinners.org.uk. And also wait me ashing with your Apple device. Now we're still working on the Apple app no concerning or the same Apple App Store, App Store no. And you know, bear with us, you know, Apple for more easy to deal with, but we're almost there. And check more details on that. I say wow, we cry iPhone, iPad, whatever, you know, Mac, whatever it is, also be to me I share you so now kakra me so me be come so mo can you know Pameka say let's be vigilant in all our ways, the people around us, because when say you can say actions always speak louder than words. Minim actions cry. The father-in-law ne dan ne di ema ne kokko ba say to an extent so timene ne yeden edaye. And if you say asem we de anu ya na beka. Esi anu edi meko ne nkyene nso. Nyame hu ye mobo. No ba achi abemu yi. Yinse ne de mfa won senka. Wa kola no na mmom enimu ya make sure say wuku beba. Na mo frem penifo na mo ntina senka asem no se moka na be ma ne so ntime na ntine bi ma fine ba kola no ye adwuma we accountant we betimi ahwe no na ne papa no eye wase no ono so you need to cut ties with him e wo so yakola ne ba omo o sene ya send de utimi hwe akola without necessarily seeing akola mpacho to ma say because if be bank transfer utimi tuegu aka na say open an account for akola no nyame adom na ohyewa. Not what you shackle that way. Ne mom no ye kenyina ne nyina de ye di suade. I pray that you will not fall victim. Because enyama ekoso de nyina no yaka ye hwe physical na hwe spiritual side. Bible say ne nam huhum mu na da no ho adi ewo honam. Ebia na ade way was already orchestrated spiritually and ada no ho adi. Ba also ne awonam no fa ne pisa ho say nti ade na to chima e wo mensuma brabo monua se wo so nkoto trap bi mu no ye nwedro eno den eno mpaibo wo bom pa yesre rade se onhye wo den na onma wenimdie ni nhumu bibi ba utimi enda na di emfanye den emfancho ebia na so ye the type of the thing is already happened that wechi wapa no edro wunya eno nti na no edwumako eso yasne eye Israel Secret Oils. Omoye program is no. We come on website www.israelsecretoils.com and I say you can email them israelsecretoils@gmail.com. Next whatever your inquiry is, what the fahon mami jidi say ubenya emwa. Onyame show. So beka ye ho. Nyame ya adoma memenda. From 9 o'clock, women of prayer, you beba live, just hot prayers, you beba mpaye. Nefe from 10:30. Not yet the obada na idwumedi na iden ahyehye so nyame nhira no nka ho me gidi se na wafemu abawo me gidi se ne wusua bibi yemfentu anamo na kwanya se nyina mu no mewrade ndi ukan na nsi wiye yeda ase so kan ho nyame adoma yebese nhira memenda yeda ase bye bye.
Now, what's it tumfo wa he na nkwa eye dede adentina mama ibusa se ye nyankopon no owa he saji for sorry